Bust wood, I bust through and bust moves. Stay true, they kill it, they stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking out, check out, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence. Kings in Montana creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting. It really is something when it comes to our family. You know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast kings in the place to be. We taking over. Just wait and see. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz, but we on tonight. No bull stand true and tried. It's bus forward, it's ride or die. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly bus, but we on tonight. No bull stand true and tried. It's bus forward, it's ride or die.
Oh, let's go. Welcome to season 6. This is the Weekly Buzz. We are live, back in action, back like you never knew it. The hiatus is over. We're here to take over, and we are back with the biggest, the boss, the man who just took over the heavyweight division. Let's call this man Big Ben Rothwell.
What up, champ? What up, champ?
How about that entrance song?
Yo, let's go.
Shout out to our brother Soul Blue.
Before you clicked me out, you're like, yo, this is our entrance song. And like then you listen to it and like, oh, that was a custom rapped out fucking song.
Yeah, baby.
That was especially made by our brother from MT Souls.
Montana, we're keeping it down.
That's right, baby. Represent.
That's right.
Let's go, man. So finally, we got you, man. And this is a long time in the making for both us and for yourself, man. Congratulations, man.
Yes,
Way
sir.
to get it done on the biggest stage possible, bro.
Mania 5.
Yeah, 17,000 fans got shocked and awed.
It was a pretty awesome night, that's for sure. You guys are setting the bill so high here, man. I'm gonna let you down because I'm pretty boring, so I'm sorry. Like I knock people out, and that's about it. So
you are the man that fucking runs Wisconsin, bro. You ain't boring.
Yeah, Kenosha, they know your name. You're the biggest skyscraper there, bro. Let's go.
Sorry, what's up? What's talking about January 25th? You guys were in the arena.
Yeah.
I mean, you felt that energy.
This man was, yes. I had to sit that one out, unfortunately. But he was there, live in person.
Put the place on their feet. I hear, whoa, dude. Everyone's like, oh my goodness. Yeah,
I fought in a lot of arenas, and of all my fights, my whole career, that's only been a couple of been that many people. To put 17,700 people on their feet, it's pretty epic. And I couldn't have asked for a better place to get the BKFC Heavyweight title.
Oh, yeah. It was that was incredible, dude. Like just the vibration that was in there. Like I'm much of like an energy guy, you know what I mean? So when I'm standing there and I'm watching you guys circle, the first thing that hits is a solid right, just puts Mick down. I said, "Oh my lord, dude!" I seen him and Jug go at it. They were swinging, punching, connecting, fucking good. Then Jug, broke his arm. But
Different story,
right?
Way different story.
Just to land one solid fucking crack, and he down goes Champ. I'm like, oh no!
You mentioned energy, bro. I had to sit this one out, so I got to witness it from the sidelines, behind the scenes, from Levi's point of view, your guys' point of view. I know all the guys, that work the scenes, so I was seeing everything in motion. But dude, when I seen how an empty stadium from Levi's perspective, then to how when it was full, being where it was at in David's home field, you know what I mean? Just the whole thing was just amped up to the absolute maximum. You could not have done it any better. It was God's plan all along. I mean, the way it was played out, your career's been awesome, bro. You've been chasing the title for so long, and you so much deserve it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, and when to get that moment, and then versus Mick, who actually, you know, let's just be real, surprised a lot of people. I think a lot of people were banking on Jug, and then Jug had it. So just to not tear Mick Terrell out just the way you did, bro, unreal. Let's just talk about that. How'd that feel?
I was the underdog. I mean, there it is, man. Like the bare knuckle community really, I think, has been unsure of me. I mean, even after I went to, you know, my introduction was Bobo O'Bannon. I don't know they could have much better of an introduction. I mean, I felt really good. I came out on fire. I had a war with Copeland. I mean, it was one-sided, but Copeland showed me a lot. I really got to hit a lot of different stuff. I got to work defenses. I got to work my clinch work. And I'm still confident that Copeland beats, you know, 98%. Yeah, he beats 98% of the guys underneath me. Like, I think I know Perdomo's like the hot talk right now, but I think if Perdomo has to go to Denver, Perdomo goes to Denver, Copeland's going to smoke him. I mean, you can hear it here first. That's just how I feel about it. I think Copeland beats a lot of the guys, you know. And then
you did say that in Dubai. You did say you're like, I want to see him go to Denver and fight Josh Copeland. But then, you know, right as soon as like a week ago, 5 days ago, they just announced Arnold Adams versus Perdomo, which I think is still going to be good.
It's a good fight, but Adams is coming to Miami. You know, everybody's got to come to him. They're coming. That's his hometown. That's his home base.
You know, there's only a few. There's a few of those. You know what I mean? There's a few of those Miami fighters that only fight in Miami. You know what I mean? That I haven't seen him fight outside of Miami.
He hasn't yet.
Yeah.
Ben, you know, you're not going to get out of it. We have a tradition on this show. We got to break it in with you as well, man. You're the first time on the show, so there's a routine with everybody that comes on as a first timer. A lot of people, and you know, assuming most of our audience knows exactly who Big Ben is. But for those who don't, we need to know who Ben Rothwell is, man. What's your story, bro? Where are you from? Who do you represent? You know, what's your story behind the story? Who's Ben?
Usually I don't have to explain myself.
Well, we want to know, man.
I am still just not as angry, but I'm the angry 17-year-old that went through a lot of hardship where I had spinal meningitis when I was 6 years old. And that in turn, I was a small percentage in, you know, 1986 of kids that survived spinal meningitis. It had something like an 83% death rate. So I was a small, fortunate, you know, 6-year-old that got to survive. But the problem is I became a fat kid after because everybody, you know, grandma was scared to death I was going to die and I was malnourished. And, you know, all that set me up was being the fat kid in 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. And, you know, kids are mean. And even if I was a big kid, I got bullied by upperclassmen. I got bullied by everybody. And fighting has just been with me, you know, because if you're not fighting back in some fashion, you're going to get steamrolled in this world, you know, and that's just been a part of it. So by the time I got to high school, puberty helped straighten me out. I got into shape and I was good. So I thought I was going to be okay, right? Well, no. Now I'm a big kid that's a threat. So now all the seniors want to fight the big freshmen. And it's just like my whole life until finally I got to the age of 17. I was a junior in high school. And the craziest thing happened where this guy in Kenosha was, you know, that's my hometown of Kenosha, Wisconsin. This guy came from the Quad Cities of Iowa where a guy named Pat Militich had been training. And a group of guys were doing something called, you know, the Ultimate Fighting and MMA. And it was so new back then. But, you know, this guy came and moved to Kenosha and he started showing me what jiu-jitsu was. And putting things together and learning how to wrestle. And I was just there to learn how to defend myself. I didn't know anything about it. And the guy's like, man, you're going to make a good fighter. Why don't you go with Kai Hansen you just met a few weeks ago to Cleveland, Ohio? And I'm like, to do what? And he's like, well, to fight. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, and I'm like, 17 years old. So I'm like, all right, you know, and then me and this 21-year-old Kai Hansen, I lie to my parents and say like, hey, I'm going going on a trip to my friend's house or whatever. I said
have one of those in your friend group, man. That's just willing to push you that much more further, man.
13-hour drive. We get there, have no idea what I'm doing. I put a full social security number down. I fight in a 4-man tournament, and I've been fighting ever since.
That's it, dude.
Wait, you had to fight four times in that same night?
No, 4-man tournament.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Two fights. So yeah, I had to win 2 fights that night.
Okay.
You know, most guys are happy to fight one night. You know, I'm 17 years old and I had 2 fights in one night, and that's my introduction.
That's incredible, man. That's like some tough man shit.
So, you said you wrestled or did you play football? My brother Rico heard of one.
I formally have never wrestled. I played football. You know, I was getting told all this, you know, I could have went to Florida State and I could have this and I could have that, but there's a whole long, sad story of me in high school where, like, I wasn't getting good grades. I was fighting with everybody, and I was just in a bad place. That I always say that MMA saved my life, because it was either I was on my way to, like, prison or dead. Like, I was in a bad place. And MMA more or less gave me a directive. It gave me something to, you know, focus on. And I'm like, man, I don't got to fight people on the street. I'm going to fight the best fighters in the world. And it changed my life. And within a short period of time, I'm like, I'm going to make a profession out of this. And then a decade later, I'm like, I'm going to show other people this, because I opened my gym, you know, in 2011. And you know, then it became, I'm an ambassador for combat sports.
I was doing some research on you, and I didn't know you had your gym ownership that long, man. Since 2011, that's fucking years, dude.
Right. I mean, that's
incredible, man. That's actually, like, super sick. Man, I thought it was fairly, like, because I watch your page, man, and I see you, you know, pushing your groups and shit. I didn't know that you have had it for over a decade now, man. That's so nutty to me. So congratulations. That's an accomplishment in itself.
Oh, absolutely. Is it in the same location it's always been, or have you moved your gym around a few times there in Kenosha?
So we established in October of 2011. I was in that location till just last December 26th. I had purchased a commercial property last year March. We got it open just this last December, and I've just gotten to my new facility, new commercial building this year, 2025. So I'm not only a gym owner, I also now own a commercial property.
Let's go, dude. You're no stranger to being a prize fighter, man. And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but from the research that I pulled, your first, you know, big ass check was from USC and Dana and those guys. They gave you $250,000 to fight Andre, right?
Nope.
Is that false then? So
Affliction is what you meant.
Oh, that wasn't from. Okay, so it was Affliction. Okay, all right, my bad.
His name was, and you guys know this. Here, I'll give you guys. You guys want some dirt? Tommy Tessio was put in as the president and the head guy, and everybody thought Tommy Tessio was everything, and it wasn't. He was literally just like a worker bee, and Tommy Tessio got put in that position by Todd Beard. Todd Beard was actually like the owner, creator of the Affliction brand. And in 2007, 2008, that shit was hot. $80 t-shirts, $200 jeans in 2008. And he didn't want anybody to know that it was him. So he put Tom and Tessio in front of everything. And Todd made these crazy contracts. He gave Tim Sylvia $800,000. I got $250,000 flat in 2008 to fight Andre. Andre got $750,000. And a whole bunch of other guys got crazy money. And nobody knows how significant that was because of the UFC, what they were paying guys, wasn't even close to that. And
that's why I'm bringing that up, actually. I was just shocked to see such a large ticket, coming out of UFC, bro. That's where I fucked up. I fucked up on your promotion there. And you're absolutely right. My notes do say Affliction.
Yeah, so Todd, the reason I'm saying is because Todd Beard passed away. It's been several years now, but I always pay respect to him that I came into the UFC making significantly more than a lot of people came into the UFC making. And it was because of Todd Beard.
I think that's what I was kind of leading into, man, is that, you know, people like to sleep on old Ben, man, for whatever fucking reason, dude. I don't know why, but they do. And dude, you've been doing this since fucking a long time, since you was 19 years old and went pro, right?
Yeah, I was 17 when I started amateur. It was 1999, and then my first recorded pro fight was 2001. So I was about 19, yeah.
Yeah, dog, that's actually insane. You've been getting paper for a long time, bro. It was about time to see you with a belt, bro. Some gold to represent the man with the golden fucking history, bro.
I would not recommend to anybody take the route that I took. No, it took me way too long.
Man, I got one for you, actually. What's something you've always felt but never really said out loud?
Why are we getting so deep, man? Can't we just have
We're
fun?
wide open.
We're here to learn about not just your fighting career, but you as a person.
Man.
More about Big Ben rather than...
That's the difference between us. We want to know about
you know what I
you.
mean?
It's like it's a very vague question because it could be really dark or it could be really positive. It's that there's a lot. There isn't a single answer to that, dude. I'm very in my head. I think a lot about a lot of different things. So there's a lot. The question is, we probably don't have time for it. How about that? Something that I've thought and haven't said out loud. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. But I'll tell you guys this. This is one here to go on that. I didn't for many years through the UFC say what I wanted to do when I won the belt. I wanted to win the UFC belt because I always wanted to go back to Milwaukee, to the Children's Hospital in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because when I told you guys about spinal meningitis, that was the place that saved my life. So as a champion at the BKFC, I'm like, I want to go there with a belt. Now, mind you, when I had spinal meningitis in 1986, apparently athletes could just go to the hospital and give kids, teddy bears. That you can't. I figured out the hard way. You can't just do that. I called the hospital like, hey man, I want to do this, and they're like, and began to explain to me just how that probably wasn't going to happen, and it made me a little bit sad. And there's some options, but once they broke down, you got to deal with children's allergies, children's religions, all these things, and there's all these steps. So it's like, I'm hoping I'm going to get to do something for some kids, but I didn't get to come in on my white horse and give every child a teddy bear like I wanted. But that was something that I never really said outspokenly. But I did it before this last fight. I did, I'm like, hey, this is what I want to do when I get the belt. So
that's incredible. Maybe we can help you get that done one day with Kill Eagle Promotions. He just popped into the chat, actually. He said, what's up? What up, Wes? We love you, man.
And that's who we're going to go help tomorrow.
Yeah, this weekend, man, we're just going to say it live because this is season 6, the beginning of us. He brought it up, man. Everyone knows in Montana, but maybe you can show face one day over at a Kill Eagle Promotions and help draw in some fans to bring in and watch some fights for our cause. We call it Fight for Our Future, and we do it for the Seattle Children's Hospital over there. And Kill Eagle's been doing it for years because his daughter fought for her life when she was born over there in Seattle. So that's why we do it. We do it for little Peyton. And if you want to share your story one day, maybe we can do it over there in Wisconsin. It would be really rad.
That'd be awesome, guys. And same, if I can't do it in Wisconsin, maybe I come out your way and help something with those kids if we could set it up. So,
and that's that would be incredible. We're gonna be streaming that tomorrow or Saturday, and we're gonna have the QR code. So if anybody wants to also,
we're doing it free. You know what I mean? If you want to watch, tune in, man. Drop a hello, man. I know the people would go bananas if Big Ben said, "All right, live on the air."
Oh, Peyton says hello.
Oh yeah, there's
the boys and Big Ben.
Let's go.
We appreciate you, brother, as always.
So man,
No, hold on. If that one was too deep, that was too deep a question. All right, I got a second back up, easier question. All right. Now, you fought in almost every major promotion, right? Which version of Big Ben would win in a fight? Prime MMA Big Ben or bare knuckle Big Ben?
That's a dope question.
What? I missed a little bit of that. I heard bare knuckle Ben. Would today's Ben Rothwell win a fight?
Yeah, well, so prime Big Ben, younger MMA Big Ben, or nowadays bare knuckle Big Ben. Who's winning?
Ben versus Ben. Who do you got?
Which version of yourself is winning?
The younger version definitely was easier to train. I didn't feel as much pain as I'm feeling right now. Getting out of bed, moving around, like I'm feeling with that. But once I'm warmed up and once my joints are good, or you get me angry, I'm very dangerous today. And the version of me would give the young version of me a pretty tough lesson. That's for sure.
I think you clock your young one, bro. I think your old. I think your current version clocks your young one.
See, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret: is I'm very open on my stance. I've only got to show it a little bit. I mean, I've had 3 of my 4 fights end in under a minute, so I need to get in there and mix it up a little bit. But I'm very, very loose about fighting in both stances. And the younger version in my prime, so to speak, my early 30s, I was still locked into, I have to fight orthodox. I have to fight orthodox. You know, this coach said I got to fight orthodox because it's, you know, that's the rules. And I'm F the rules today. I make my own rules, and I become a far more dominating fighter because of it.
Hell yeah. We figured it out. So how far are you from Spooner, Wisconsin? Because me and my wife are going to go out and visit her grandpa here pretty soon.
I'm not sure where Spooner is. I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin, which means I'm deep in the southeast corner, which a lot of Wisconsin calls the armpit of Wisconsin, because we're right between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Ah.
It's like a blue collar kind of a factory looking of a town, and they call me King of Kenosha. I'm like king of the dirt hill, you know. But
I knew it, man. I had a feeling, man.
It's coming around. It's changed. It's not what it was 20 years ago, and it's coming around. But that's where I'm at. So I'm not sure where Spooner is. You're up in there, right? You're in the middle Wisconsin or something.
Spooner's more over by like Minnesota, I believe.
That's like 5-6 hours away.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, you're known as a very humble guy anymore, especially in BKFC. You're a company guy. You're tied closely to David. But outside of the ring and outside of the cage and outside of fighting, man, you're a family guy. You're a proud Wisconsin man. You know, you're still clearly at home where you came up in grassroots style. But you're also a nerd, bro. I heard you love sci-fi shit. So do I.
I'm the biggest nerd, man. Like,
Yeah, let's hear it.
If playing video games and that kind of thing make you a nerd, then I'm the super nerd, man.
Levi's a gamer. I'm a nerd, bro. I love sci-fi shit, man. I'm deep into space, and you get me into aliens and all that shit, bro. I'll go off for hours, dude. Have you been to Comic-Con or anything cool like that? Especially as the champ or anything like that?
The International Fight League. So right before I got that Affliction fight, the International Fight League was a good time. I went like 9-0 for them or 7-0, whatever. But the owner that worked with was named Garrett Sheamus. He was actually the president creator of Wizard World. So that was part of like a Comic-Con. So during that couple of years, I went to a couple in Chicago. So it was a good time. But I've been collecting comic books when I was a kid. I've been watching the X-Men. I've been into that, and then obviously with video games, just so you know, I'm a huge Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Like
is that your favorite video game?
They're some of my very favorite. Probably Elden Ring is
joke about Oblivion, then, bro.
Oh,
yeah, I just wait as soon as I get off with you guys.
That's
I got little kids. The only reason I gotta cut off is I got little kids that need me.
I love this guy, man. Oh, Ben, dude, I have so much for you. I'm just trying to run through, man. I knew something important was going on, man. So I got to get into some comic book shit then. DC, Marvel, who you fuck with?
Yeah, no, DC is not count as comic books.
There you go, man.
I'm mean about it. Yeah, I love Marvel Universe.
Me too, bro.
I love so many of the characters. You know, the Infinity Wars was blast. I always had one of my favorite is when like you can get behind a villain. Dr. Doom. It was number.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited because I love fucking Robert Downey Jr. I love it.
Yeah, Secret Wars, Dr. Doom, episode number 10, the Secret Wars. Dr. Doom takes on, the Beyonder, man. So
let's go, dude. Have you done did you go to Comic-Con? Have you done that kind of cool experience? I know it's It's like on my fucking set list. I got to do it one of these times, man.
Yeah, so I said during the IFL, it was 2006, 2007. We went those 2 years.
Oh, so you did it. I know you said it was a fun time. I don't know if you actually went to the competition.
Yeah, they put an IFL ring in the middle of it. It showed me doing a knee to a stormtrooper, and like, you know, we were there trying to get the comic. Yeah, we were there trying to get the comic book crowd into it. They were not into it.
No, they're like, could this have been something else?
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, they were calling us nerds.
Right.
They're like, get that shit out of here.
Yeah. Have you watched the newest season of Daredevil on Disney?
I haven't. Sorry. Anything Disney touches to me is shit. You know, what is Midas was the golden touch. Anything Midas touch turned to gold. Anything Disney touches turns to shit. So, I'm a Star Wars guy in my own world, though. Like, if I got to write and make a movie in Star Wars, I would blow your fucking mind away. I promise you. Rated R. People are getting cut in half. No holds back. Like, that would be awesome. I would show the power.
We're getting that slow slide body fall off type stuff.
Yeah, like I would show what the Force could do to people. You know what I mean? Like, what does an unhinged Sith dropped into a middle area with no Jedi to slow him down? What would he really do to a group of people? It would just be.
That would be
Disney can't. Nobody. They have dumbed it up and made it for little kids, and it's just so garbage to me.
Go ahead. I know you got something, bro.
I was just going. Another one for my wife is: are you excited for the new Fantastic Four at all?
Didn't even know about it.
All right, so he's not a DC guy though, right? Not too much.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel. I'm like, I heard about Doctor Doom coming out, and I'm excited about that one.
Oh yeah,
Doctor Doom.
Truthfully,
I like the little
TV.
fan-made promo.
I don't have TV, just so you guys know. Like, I don't really get to watch TV. I just don't have it.
Common theme with fighters. We've interviewed so many fighters, bro. And you know what? One thing that kind of stood out to us is that motherfuckers that fight do not watch sports, bro. They don't watch TV.
They watch fighting highlights.
Yeah, dude, don't catch fight highlights, and that's fucking it, dude.
So my brother Rigoberto says that I agree with him. Please just watch the first episode. It's awesome as it was on Netflix. So if you watch the Daredevil on Netflix, he says watch at least the first episode on Disney Plus. So Dakota Road says, "What a nerd!" Calling Big Ben a nerd.
Yeah, I love it though, man. I think that's a fun side of you, bro, that a lot of people need to see because you've always kind of just been, especially like BKFC revitalized you as a person, I think, and not only your career but your passion for shit. You know what I mean? And I love to see it, dude. And I love to interact with you. I think you're a fan favorite. Levi's wife adores you, bro. She was fucking stoked for this episode to come out. And you're a big fan favorite, man. So I think there's a lot of people waiting for you to have this moment to shine on. Do you have any big plans other than the children's hospital that fell through? But do you have like a victory tour? Have you done any?
What the next? No, man, it's on to the next. I need to defend. I need one of two things. I need an opportunity to defend, or a super heavyweight title fight gets made.
Or get that paper. I was gonna say because you told me some stuff in Dubai. I don't know if you wanted to talk about that.
I mean, hey, it's all speculation. Let's be clear, but we can speculate together. Mark Hunt's showing up to the Italy card, and then there's rumors of another foreign card going to get opened up in the next few months. So, I'm not going to talk shit. I was rooting for Mark, but he just lost that lawsuit and probably a lot of money. So I guess he needs some money to fight too. So let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
So dude. Aren't you supposed to be in Italy? You asked us, but I'm asking you.
I wasn't. I wasn't. There was a chance that maybe I was going to get brought out, but
no.
My next, I'm going to send myself to Salt Lake City.
There we
go.
For that
card.
Cool. What about I know Australia should be opening. That was announced on the Bare Knuckle show not too long ago. I got a brow there. What's that? See? I got something going there. I got
If
something
they
going there.
mentioned it, yeah. If they said
Dude,
so, when I
didn't know what you were
said
going for, but dude, I like that.
I think I got a big one. I think I got a big one, bro.
That would be fucking sick, dude.
Well,
it would seem to make sense. So let's do a super heavyweight title fight.
That would be incredible, man.
or that big money fight,
The
right?
land down under. Let's go, dude.
Either one, I'm excited. I mean, because now they have to match Big Ben. You know what I mean? So now you got Nate Shook got some work to do.
Dakota Rose, she's the one that called Ben a nerd. That's funny.
What a nerd.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
And if Perdomo, obviously, people are pushing for Perdomo to fight. He's fighting Arnold Adams. So I'm like, literally, who is there? And there's that English, champion or European champion, they call him, but the Faulkner. Big, impressive-looking guy. So if I'm going to defend my title, maybe that's the guy that we get to set up a defense with.
Do you have any thoughts on Perdomo? Oh, look at the King showed up. King Cobb, my dog, dude. Let's go.
Ben the dog.
Hi. Let's go, dude.
I was like, speaking of Australia, we got Australia in the house also.
Yeah, we got Sonia, man. She lives in Australia, man. So if that's coming, you got some excitement already.
Look at Kai. He's always trying to promote. Shut your goddamn mouth, Kai.
Let's go, man. He's always out here hustling, dude. Every day he's hustling.
Hey,
just because I sprinkled a little seasoning on my eggs, you don't gotta tell everybody. I want my endorsement deal, Kai.
it's good stuff though, right? I mean, you can't hate on the Montana.
Oh, hey man, it's all you do. He's an entrepreneur, dude. He's doing what he's got to do. Got to think outside the box.
Legend OG and some fucking cracked skull pepper makes your morning go great.
King Kai
free plug. You're welcome.
King Kai episode gotta be loading soon for season 6, baby. Let's go.
Right around the corner, I'd hope.
Ben. So actually, back to who you kind of got your eye on as far as the heavyweight division has been a little
quieter, bro.
The heavyweight division has been getting stacked up. And it's getting interesting. People are starting to make motion and mention names. Who do you want, I guess, as the champion that you would truly line up against? And would it be the Hunt or something like that? Like, what would your design fight if you could?
I mean, if you just want, hey, I get to make some big fucking multi-million-dollar fight, I'd fight Usyk. Bare knuckle or boxing. I mean, why wouldn't I? I got a little bit of fight left in me. Let me fight who's declared the best boxer right now. I would imagine it's him. So that's the fight.
I'm with that. Whoever the fuck he wants, I'm with that.
Those guys are fighters, man. You look at Lomachenko too, man. They just came up together, just stealing everybody's belts in sight, man. I think at one point they had 3 belts between the two of them.
I really would like to fight Anthony Joshua though, boxing or bare knuckle. But he would never fight bare knuckle. I can just see that. I just know it. But I would love to do a boxing match.
And that dude's put down power is tremendous, honestly. So that would be a fucking banger of a fight.
Could we see Big Ben do an exhibition, something like Mike Perry?
I'd love it if I could make it happen. It'd be cool.
That would be rad, man. I could see Jake Paul calling you up, doing something maybe not Jake Paul fighting you, but their promotion over there, MVP or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be down.
I got another one for you. Another one of these. If you could run one fight back in your career, what fight would it be with the knowledge you have now?
Motherfucker, you're not just talking to some guy with a loss or two, I got some fucking fights that's motherfucker.
But there's got to be one you're motherfucker.
The most fucked, yes, at the pinnacle of my 4-fight win streak. I'm supposed to get a title shot, and then I take a fight against Junior Dos Santos in Croatia, and it was a huge fucking mistake because I shouldn't have fought him there. It was stupid. I should at least fought him here. And then also, I'm on a 4-fight win streak, and I fight a guy on a loss. It made no fucking sense whatsoever. It was a stupid fight.
And during that time,
his home too, right?
He was on one too, bro. I mean, he took a loss, but fuck, he was coming back on some vengeance shit, dude.
Hey, Big Mike Madden, shout out to our sponsor, 20 Past 4. He says, fight Stone Cold Steve Austin. The ultimate wrestling match or something. I don't know what that piece.
Yeah, I don't think Stone Cold wants to fight.
Hey, wouldn't that be cool, a crossover, though, man? Seeing some BKFC guy like Big
Because
Bang.
Goldberg for a little bit was like, acting like tough guy gonna fight. And, dude, I was all over that one. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking, even a boxing match.
Goldberg for real.
I'm like anything, dude. Let's do it, Goldberg. Like, he's like, no fucking way.
That would be fucking nuts.
He's like,
to see him.
he said, I was open to fighting, but not fucking you.
Yeah, no kidding. What are your thoughts on freaking, some of the heavier hitters like Josh Watson and shit?
Well, Josh gets mad about this, but I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know, a lot of people don't realize this. I already signed the contract to fight him. I was supposed to fight him in Denver. And a month out from the fight at the press conference, he pulled out for unknown reasons. And he got mad because he put that. He's like, you're making it out sound like I'm a punk, Ben. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what to say, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. And he said that he told them he didn't want to fight that soon. And, it's whatever, man. But then afterwards, he kind of went on about, fight me, this, that. I'm like, bro, we signed a contract. Like, you had the fight. You didn't show up. That's not my fault.
That's crazy, man. That's some insider shit. I don't think a lot of people quite understand.
Oh, we're on a poster. Look on my fucking scroll down on my Instagram. Down in that period of time, I still got the poster with me and Watson.
I know that a lot of people were begging for it, man. That would have been a fucking crazy fight, man. But the way you finish people, man, you can't even get out of the first round. Let's just be real. I mean, I'm curious to see who can fucking bang with you at this point, to be honest with you, because we haven't gotten an opportunity to see you fucking get working.
I mean, just Copeland. Copeland took some shots, and I was going through my spiel. We got cut off. After Copeland, I move on to Duffy, and I don't count that as a fight. It was 45 seconds, but it was like, it is what it is. And now I move on to Mick Terrell, who at the time is regarded probably the man at heavyweight bare knuckle, and that was 35 seconds. So I feel like now maybe some bare knuckle fans should recognize me a little bit, but I'm ready for more. I'm ready to show you guys that you haven't seen everything I can do yet.
Let's talk about Todd Duffy, man. Because I was there for fucking LA, bro. LA was fucking bananas.
LA was nuts.
That was fucking sick, dude. Let's just get real. Todd Duffy was the disappointment of the fucking evening, bro. And I talked to you right after the fucking fights. I said, bro, what the fuck? You're like, no, I didn't want that shit, dog. And Ben
told him Ben said that's how it was gonna go, though.
Bro, the whole fucking crowd was
Ben says we're not making it out of the first round. I remember that.
I'm gonna be real, bro. And I both fights, Kazit and Mike Perry fucking have a similar issue, man, where just they didn't want to go on, dude. And Alves, yeah. Dude, I swear to God, I looked at Todd Duffy in the face and he was smiling like I got the check, dude, and just was ready to end it. I was like, dude, this is not what anybody wants. Ben wanted a real fight. You acted like you wanted the fight, and then we got this performance, man. What'd that feel like?
It's good.
That's fucking funny.
The patience, the wait. He's like, yep, all as the plan, right? I mean,
because
it's been, this has been a good run, man. I like bare knuckle a lot.
Fight in Salt Lake City, right?
Yeah,
originally.
And everyone was dogging
and
on
Ben. Was sick.
Yeah,
right. You were sick that time.
The first Duffy fight for Salt Lake City. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, didn't end it because we were there also.
Yeah, we were there.
December 2nd. Let's go.
It's why I want to go back. I'm going to go for the May 10th card. To kind of get back, I was really pleasantly surprised how many fans we have there, how many fans I had. So I really felt bad I didn't get to fight for them. But I'm going back May 10th and really just to be there for the fans. I'm just trying to hang out. Mike Richmond's fighting. I'm looking forward to that fight and should be a good night.
Oh, Mike, we're super excited to see him back, especially in championship shape. Because let's just be real, man. He damn near had Jug, man, and Jug fucking pulled some Superman shit and landed the best fucking punch in probably history. And but after that, Mike didn't feel the same.
Another energy night, bro.
Yeah,
that was crazy. That was Albuquerque.
Oh, we lost you.
Say I got about 5 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds
absolutely.
good, bro. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I got another one of these hypotheticals, right? You know me, I'll be throwing some wicked shit out here. If you were forced to bare knuckle box a wild animal for charity, what animal are you picking, and how do you game plan to win?
I don't know what the answer is today because as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little more real. But I'll tell you something stupid. In my 20s, I learned jiu-jitsu and I was doing a lot of chokes and rear naked chokes. And I got angry when people around me, I asked them, do you think a man could kill a bear with his bare hands? And people were like, no, dude. And I'm like, come on. If I get in and I get its back and I get it choking, and they were just like, no, dude. I got mad. I'm like, I could do it. Like, I could get it. And my dad was like, do you understand their fur slides around? So when you think you're just going to grab around, the skin's going to slide, the bear's going to grab you, and it's going to eat you like you're dead. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I got mad. And then as I got a little bit older and did a little more research, and then I actually got in front of a grizzly bear at a zoo, I was like, oh, dude, that thing would fucking kill you so fast.
They are monsters.
I'm like, there's no fucking way.
There's like a yearling or a 2-yearling bear.
Taxidermy.
I was like, yeah, what do you call them? Statues? No, it's taxidermied, right? In the hospital. And I literally walked by there Tuesday afternoon, and I was like, dude, I couldn't even get my arms around that fucker's neck. And this is only like a 2-year-old bear, bro. I was like,
yeah, they're like I said a real grizzly bear, like. No.
You're talking a full-grown male grizzly bear?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It will eat you.
I was like, because you're one of the, I've told you 5-6 times.
You got to come over to Montana, man, and see some bears.
He's one of the only people that make me look small. And if Ben's not doing it, I'm not doing it. I might go with you, bro. And we'll fucking hold the neck like this. You know what I mean? We'll lock arms and try to choke that fucker out or something. But other than that, I think we're cooked.
Yeah, the bear better have fell down a waterfall wrong, collided down some rocks, hit its head, broke its legs. Then maybe I don't even know then. It better not be swapping a
We got to run around a little bit, Ben. You know, we'll circle, run through the river or something, run that fucker out a little bit.
A pissed off grizzly bear and a mama bear at that. You better, I don't know, man. I don't even know. Running there was so fast on top of it. You can't run up a tree. It's just
they say the only thing you can do is hopefully run downhill and keep better balance than it.
Something.
And that's the word of advice is growing up in the woods, man. All right, so one more. I got one more for this type of shit. I got let's say David Feldman calls you and says you have to tag team fight with any fictional character. Who you bringing and why?
Fictional. Is Platinum Perry count as fictional? The Superman Perry or whatever when he goes alter ego? Is that because him and I would make a pretty funny tag team.
That would be freaking sick, dude.
That'd be like man, what would be a wrestling reference there? I don't know. I'm not much of a wrestler guy.
You say Big Show? Is that what he said?
No.
Oh, what did you say? I thought you said the Big Show. I was like, that'd be fucking awesome.
No,
dude.
he said is Mike Perry his alter ego?
Mike. Oh yeah,
when he acts like his alter ego, I go to see count. You know.
Yeah, that would be fucking crazy. He's like the Ultimate Warrior, dude.
So are you guys talking teaming up with the Hulk or Thor or something?
That would be on you. Who were you picking? You know, you say you're a nerd, so you got the catalog.
Well, yeah, you're gonna pick just the absolute most baddest motherfucker you can, right?
I would.
I mean,
I pick Sting.
What out of fictional characters?
Oh yeah, no. What do you mean? Then Vegeta.
I might actually. I was gonna say I might actually go Thanos.
I got Vegeta, no doubt.
Thanos made everybody look like a chump.
With the gauntlet or no?
He was whooping Hulk. I was like, he was whooping Hulk's ass without it, without it fully maxed. You know?
Come on, that's bitch ass Hulk though. You don't do that to him, man. He ain't doing that shit to Edward Norton Hulk.
That's a time for another discussion, isn't it? I don't know. Is he? I think he's fucking. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about what I just recently watched. You know, I throw a Marvel movie on every here and there.
Who you got, Ben?
Well, and then it's and then where do the powers stop? Is the Force stronger than Marvel powers. You know, does
that's where it gets a little shaky.
Now you gotta hit the Reddit
Canon.
thread, right? Now you gotta hit the Reddit thread and see what's powerfulest, right? Like, is Super Saiyan up there?
Yeah, 100%, dude. They have Goku whipping up Superman on a daily, dude.
For a personal level, you want to know who it is? Jubei from Ninja Scroll.
Damn. I don't even know what that is, bro.
Watch the goddamn Ninja Scroll. It's one of the greatest animations
All right,
ever.
let me put that in my notes. Hold on, I'll put that in your episode notes real quick. Watch.
If we're gonna go badass, is for me. I want Vegeta, even if we lose. You know, Vegeta has a high stance of losing. But
yeah, Jubei isn't like he doesn't have powers or anything like that. He's just a badass character. He's got really cool...
that's for me with Vegeta, man. I'm just gonna stand with some of the coolest motherfuckers, dude. If we lose, we lose. Fuck it.
Rody says, bro's talking to real life Thor, asking him which superhero partner he wants. Well, no shit. Just gotta figure it out.
No fucking kidding, dude. That's fucking hilarious,
point, right,
dude.
Hey, Ron, Savage Combat Sports Media in the house. What's up, bud?
Let's go, Ron. How you doing, buddy? No, fucking for real, man. I love having you on. I know you got Oblivion to play, man. We don't want to steal
though.
We don't want to steal too much of your fucking time, bro.
I'll get to it. And, you know, you guys can bullshit for 10 minutes. Just tell them I didn't quite know about the time contingency.
We got it. We got you. Don't feel bad.
Not here to mess up your show, but you guys finally got me on.
We got
you guys.
This is the first time, but it won't be the last time. You said it yourself.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I'm going to come on. We'll get on again. We'll have something fun planned. Maybe do some giveaways.
Yeah.
Hey,
come on, some ideas. Are you guys going to go to
Salt? Your hospital idea, because we would love to do that. We'd like to come out and put a show on for you, man.
And
yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
And
you guys going to Salt Lake?
I think so.
We're planning on it.
Yes.
So
maybe we could do like a special, like I'll be there. We do a special giveaway, like
that would
another 30-minute show or something live there or something. I don't know.
I would love that, dude. That's my birthday actually. Is May 12th, so we're planning on it.
Yeah, we'll do something. I'll be there.
Sweet.
You got one last message for the boys from the bus for season 6, episode 1, baby. You want to give us a shout out or anything, or say anything dope?
No. Why are you putting pressure on me, man?
Come on, man. This is the biggest. This is a big season opener.
Season 6 opening of the weekly bust.
Let's go.
Let's go. And I'm going to send you the link if you want to tap in on Saturday. I hope you do, make an appearance. And maybe we can get you on at like one of the intermissions or something,
That'd be rad.
Just throwing it out there. Saturday night, we'll be going live. I know you'll also be watching the Italy card more than likely.
No, I'll just be honest. Just to give you guys the true statement, I have an appearance at a show in Illinois, an MMA show, so I will be busy with that.
Okay, fair enough, man. I hope you have a blessed evening.
But if I wasn't, I would totally hook you guys up.
Hey, we appreciate you.
You're the man, Big Ben. Thank you for giving us your time that you gave us, champ.
Appreciate you guys, man. We'll see you around.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy
man.
Oblivion.
Thank you.
I'll catch you out there.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
All right, champ.
You too, man. Yo, man, that was sick. Let's go, dude.
That was sick, right?
Big Ben out here doing his thing. We're out here in season 6, opening it up.
So, and now we have 2 episodes over the weekend. Jonas Nichols of I'm Always Packing.
He's always packing.
Come on, Montana Skits, man. We got our homie, Legend of Ming Wong Part 2 coming soon.
Wong.
A.K.A. Greg Waller's back in the house. We're going to have a sit down with Lloyd Mix, I believe, as well, yeah?
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Lloyd Mix is in the house. That's 3 Montana legends just in Browntown, baby.
I didn't know Lloyd was coming, so that's news to me, man.
Shout out to Wes for letting us know all that.
Man, that's excellent. This is going to be a big thing, man. It's Browning's very first sanctioned fights ever in the history of Browning. Let's give it up to Indian Nation, man, for hosting us and bringing us out and allowing us to put on a show for those guys. And in the name of fighting against childhood cancer and Kill Eagle Promotions. Let's go, man. We're super excited for all that. We do have a lineup of guests this season, bro. Let's just mention, we got.
What do you got? Okay,
I don't want to mention.
We can't let all the bag out.
No.
Can't let all the bag
out.
But
hey, man, we're not gonna give no names out. We're just gonna drop it. We do got a lineup of people. Man.
I mean, we're booked all the way until Friday nights. Tonight was special. for Big Ben. We also have one more special due to UFC obligations for we'll give one away, right?
Okay.
Well, because I said UFC. OG Shawnee Mac can't make on a Friday.
Let's go.
We'll get him on a Thursday.
Hey,
That's our
man,
dog.
for those who don't know, OG Shawnee Mac is the #1 best. And I mean the fucking best.
He was
fighter.
the boys before the boys.
For sure, dude.
That's real.
That is real, actually. Yeah,
That's
let's
real.
just bring it all the way back. He was the #1 first before I knew Mission Accomplished was OG Shawnee Mac representing Bare Knuckle behind the scenes.
Kicking it. I mean, if you guys know Full Send MMA, he's out here having a good time every night. Right? He just posted Ian Gary, him and having a good time. He told
he was with John Jones the other day too.
He told Gene Silva, you knock Bryce Mitchell out, I'm getting your face tattooed with the glasses.
That's sick.
Right? Gene Silva put fucking Bryce Mitchell out cold. He said, well, bet's a bet. So next morning in Miami, he said, all right, where's the tattoo shops at?
OG the realest, man. So Full Send's gonna be in the fucking house. So Full Send, the weekly bus, it's finally happening, man. We're excited to see the news, and it's kind of we like to branch, the fight world. So UFC and BKFC coming together, baby. Let's go, man. I'm excited for that because let's talk about it. We got Montana's guy who just signed a fight for his title return. We got O'Malley versus Merab coming up, and June 2nd, something like that.
July 16th?
Something like that. I don't know. That fight's going to be fucking stoked. I haven't.
I am ready to see, how O'Malley game plans for Merab, because
he's been quiet, bro. I think he's been studying like a motherfucker.
I mean, you had fucking Izzy at the sugar factory the other day.
Izzy was training too with that Marine, the one that likes to run, David Goggins.
Don't just call him the Marine that likes to run. That's disrespect on the highest level, bro. I'm going to beat you up. Savage, Combat Sports Media. Did I hit that good? We need O'Malley versus King Kai. Yeah, but O'Malley's not going to take the gloves off, though, and that's the problem here.
Yeah, and Kai's willing to go to meet him somewhere, man. But the money's got to make sense for Kai. It's got to make sense for Sean. That Montana versus Montana beef is real, and it's real hot, and it's sizzling.
But there's only two that you can even talk about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Sean and Kai. I mean, there's no other option.
But then you also have all of these guys trying to go, though. You know what I mean?
Well, they're all hungry.
That doesn't work.
Right.
That doesn't work. Right.
I would like to see people call out Sean more often, but you know what I mean? They feel like he's unreachable from where he's at. You know what I mean?
Right. They're like, oh, Kai, just vacate your title and come fight me.
Right, but Kai is also the 5-time reigning champion, dude. Like, why the fuck would he move?
Oh yeah. And I feel like you I don't know if you can pay O'Malley enough to take the gloves off, well then just come over, because it's elite striking versus elite striking now, right?
Yeah.
So if that's what we're talking about, that's what we're talking about. Oh, Chad Big Face, what's up, baby?
There he is.
Hey, speaking of Chad Big Face, I want you guys to see something real quick. Oh shit, that sucks. All right, let's check something out real quick.
Protect your business with the experts at ASI. We specialize in fire alarm system design and installation, customized for your space. Our certified team handles inspection, testing, and maintenance, so you're always up to code. Need fully serviced fire extinguishers? We've got those too. And when seconds count, our panic alarm systems deliver fast, silent protection. Alert Services Incorporated, reliable, responsive, and always ready. Call for a quote today.
Yeah, so shout out to our boy for the voiceover, but more importantly, that was our first ASI commercial.
Yeah,
so
for the episode.
Shout out to our one of our two newest sponsors, ASI, aka Alert Services Inc. and Great Falls Fire Sprinklers. Shout out to Tony, because you the man, bro. What's up?
Yeah, shout out to Tony, man. He did an incredible thing like 2 weeks ago at Fusion. He went and donated.
Oh, for that, Dylan Johnston.
Yeah, he donated a significant amount of money. I won't disclose how much, but he did a really awesome thing for a family in need. So I think that deserves a fucking handout.
That's a fucking handout right there. That's a hand up and a
baby.
handout. Let's go, baby.
I love seeing Great Falls in motion, man. I've seen a lot of action. We've been in this hiatus now for about 2-3 months. It's been incredible, man.
We've been back since New Year's Eve, and you know it.
Yeah,
don't lie to the people.
That's 3-4 months. 3 months now before, I guess.
We're 7 days away from May.
I'm excited either way, man, to be back. We've had a lot of time. We've seen a lot of people moving, and I'm excited for Great Falls in general, man. It seems to be a hub. I heard Chad say it the other day. He's like, I just want to move to fucking Montana, dog.
Hey, he said, you guys represent the best all over the nation from here to, what's it called? Fucking, I got fucking Kenosha in my head, but Matsas, well, that's one of the things fucking Chad says. It's where, it's where Nelson and them are from, bro. Where's
Get me out of that.
Where's it? Come on, bro.
But Dubai, bro. Let's talk about it. You went on a trip overseas for the very first time as a Weekly Bus motherfucking representative, dog.
Shout out, let's go, baby.
Go,
Yeah, shout out.
dude.
And shout out to our second newest sponsor, Harvey Singh of Singh Contracting, baby. We had an incredible trip.
You did have an incredible trip, man. King Kai, man, always doing what he does best and whips fucking ass, dude. But you guys went to Paris even, man. You guys had a little detour and shit.
Yeah, we had that accidental reroute to Paris where, I mean, that was more chaos.
No, Paris?
We call it Perry Frank because they hate us. And I understand. I don't like them very much either. I love the city, man. Like, the views were great. The people were shitting ass, bro. They were I don't know.
You did say that, dog.
Like the town of Paris, beautiful. Like I could take pictures of that shit all day.
You got to keep in mind, people. We have never, I don't think, in the history of the bus, came back from a town and be like, "You guys suck, dude."
Amsterdam, it seemed. I mean, obviously, we were only in the airport, but Amsterdam seemed cool. You know, at least the culture. But as soon as you got,
friends don't like you.
Yeah, as soon as you get into Perry Frank, bro, they're all rude and like not trying to help you get your boarding pass. We'll go over to customs. Like, where's your boarding pass? We're like, well, that's what we're trying to ask you. Where would we go to get our boarding pass? He said, go back to Air France. So now we go back and forth. You know what I mean? Eventually, the security guard goes, yeah, you go over there and you leave now. I said, what? We leave now? We're trying to leave now. Like, our plane's about to leave now. Like, can we go?
Dog, and then they go and lose your shit?
Lost our bags, man.
That's fucking crazy.
I just spent $300 American on regular clothes, bro.
Actually,
speaking of Dubai, these are Dubai pants. So
hey, man, I loved rocking the whole kurdan that you got me from fucking Dubai, dog, at Fusion. It was very neat. I felt like I was representing Dubai without being in Dubai, so it was cool.
Roy, I don't have no more Dubai for you until my vlog's done, which I'm getting there. It's looking pretty sick, but that's really all they got. Our other camera died, otherwise I'd switch back to it. Sorry,
and you've been busy and went down to Vegas for the 10X conference.
10X, let's go, baby. Grand Cartone 10X. Me and Mom went down to, that was a good one. If you guys really want to go watch that was actually fun. Me and Mom had a good time. I made Mom look like a superstar on the vlog. It's only because it's hard to have everybody around you film everything and fucking make yourself look like a star, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it is kind of hard, you know?
Yeah, doing a one-man show is tough, dude.
It's, you know, because you're switching from picture to video, picture, video, but you're doing that so much this way, sometimes you forget to go this way, you know what I mean? And it's okay. It's all right. It's how it happens, but it's just fucking, that's a good vlog. If you guys want to go watch it, I put that together. Like I said, made Mom the star because she's starting the Love-olution, if you guys wanted to know about that.
And her own podcast.
The Love-olution. The 360 Love-olution 360 show with Larissa Cosmos.
Yeah.
One of those two. Mom and Roy are in the 10X, baby. We're in the fucking in the chat. So something like that. Mom's starting that. But man, both of those trips were just fucking unreal, man.
It's different. Those were different trips, bro. To be honest with you, that was some next level shit. You went to Grant Cardone, for those who don't know, for networking opportunities. It's one of the biggest conferences in the world for
business conferences. For sure.
for Fortune 500 owners and executives. They all get together at that place, and that was kind of one of the missions for the bus.
Man, I gotta hear from Martha Stewart.
And Levi was there as a big educational experience to go down to Vegas, network, and meet the right people during the right motion.
No way, dude. My boy Bobby Walden's in there.
Love it.
Shout out, my boy. Hey, to everybody, I know we're losing viewers. I know we're getting off of here. To everybody that did tune in, we appreciate you. This is season 6. I just wanted to just shout out to everybody that did tune in.
Let's close this out. Let's
we got to break down the studio, basically, man, and get ready for it. Please come back Saturday night. Stream starts at 6 o'clock. It's opening up with the grass dancers to bless the arena before the fights, and then Wes's regular opening ceremonies as well. So I think fights kick off at 7, but the stream starts at 6.
We got face-offs and weigh-ins tomorrow at 6 as well at the casino hall. We're gonna take some still shots if possible.
We're gonna do
live.
our best to live stream, but we're focused more on fight night in the other building. So
yeah,
we're gonna do our best to get you guys a stream tomorrow night for the weigh-ins.
We'll see how it goes.
So if you see weigh-in show live, you'll please join it. You know what I mean? But as other than that, I'm gonna play a little bit of sponsor stuff, and
you guys,
our boy Jay Villa,
happy to be fucking
Villa, bro. That's our
back,
boys
baby.
right here too.
Season 6, the boys are up. Montana's in the fucking house. We're back on the map, and you know what it is. We're here to take over, baby.
And what do you mean?
Yeah, we're here to take over. Season 6. We're continuing.
We've already had the takeover season. That's fine. Whatever. We rocked this shit out. We'll do it again. We'll take back over. Apparently.
Yeah. Well, we've been in a hiatus. We gave you guys a big enough break, baby.
We had to see what else was shaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I lost it, fucker. Out here, all that.
You're
yapping.
dropping the good stuff, baby. Go ahead and drop our stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking anything when I'm snorting. It's gonna cost $300.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. That's just a little something. We were having a little fun right there. We played that, so we'll go
right here.
Elevate your vaping and smoking experience with 20 Past 4, Montana's premier vape, water pipe, and accessory shop. Discover a world of possibilities at 5 convenient locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and for our friends in Arizona, we've got you covered with a location in sunny Prescott. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff are ready to guide you through the latest trends, ensuring you to find the fit for your lifestyle. Plus, don't miss out on exciting promotions and discounts, making your shopping experience even better. 20 Past 4, where quality meets satisfaction. Visit us today at one of our 5 convenient locations.
It's actually 7 now? Butte and Missoula? What's not on there? We gotta look at that because there's more.
They got one more, baby. I think it's Butte now.
I don't even think Missoula's on there. Missoula, I said.
Holy, where are you from, dog?
I'm from fucking goddamn Ohio.
Yeah,
Halftime Sports Bar, the best sports bar in town. Catch all of the action on our big screens, enjoy your favorite drinks, and savory mouth-watering tacos provided by Taco.
Wait, hold on. Let's start that one over.
Yeah.
Only because anybody that's still left in Great Falls, if you're not going to make the drive out to Browning, right? And I advise you do, right? You can still get home by midnight.
Yeah,
you can still get home by midnight. You don't got to party afterwards. That's fine. It's only 89 miles. Please come out to the Halftime Sports Bar. They will be also showing, I'm sure, they're showing the boys. You know what I mean? They're showing the boys.
They got a Montana Fight Night, actually.
I was like, but there's also what? At least they'll probably show us in Fusion.
Fusion,
Let's be real.
Fusion and freaking us are going to be showing at the halftime.
Least.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to guarantee they're showing next gen just because they're not in like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But other than that, but it's the boys, baby.
The boys.
So let's get on multiple screens here down at the halftime. Let's play this shit again.
Halftime Sports Bar, the best sports bar in town. Catch all of the action on our big screens, enjoy your favorite drinks, and savory mouth-watering tacos provided by Taco Treat. Feeling lucky? Head over to our casino with hot machines at Emerald City Casino, where the thrill never stops. And for a more laid-back vibe, check out Amigo Lounge, our sister establishment, offering a perfect blend of relaxation and fun, and food. Halftime Sports Bar, where sports, gaming, and great times come together. Your go-to destination for excitement in every quarter. Join us today and make every moment a winning one.
Yeah.
Hey, so we got one more shout out, man, and this goes for 1 and 2 for our homeboy Kyle Hudson, man. He started a new company called Second Chance Warehouse, man, where Hudson trash removal finds everyone's treasures that they left behind and didn't want no more, and they turn it into gold and what you might need. So check out both Second Chance Warehouse and Hudson's Trash Removal if you have any garbage that you need to get rid of. Thank you so much for joining us. It's season 6, episode 1, and it is me and Levi for the weekly bus. We're closing this motherfucker out. We out. Peace.